my computer, my phone. So we have the random number generator app thing. Well, not quite level, but I'll fix that in a bit. Welcome to the August Insider Update. A little late, tardy.
Very sorry about that. That was my problem.
Well, you bounced back quick.
I bounced back quick, but that was intense. So let's not even talk about it because it kind of makes me sick just thinking about it.
Well,
I got food poisoning in the airport.
Yeah, not good. Not good. Anyhow, so we have a bunch of stuff to share with you. Really, a lot of stuff. And
well, from the last update, we talked about the possibility of going to the North Pole to see polar bears, but polar bears are not in season. There's actually a season.
Well, we could go in August, but we're going to be in the wrong area in August, so I think we just kind of scrap the whole thing. And we have this to announce, which, by the way, we mentioned this a long time ago. We said, hey, do you think this would make a good update or a good giveaway? And everyone's like, oh, absolutely. So I reached out to Mark and I said, would you mind cutting another one? And he said, no problem. And so it is this month's giveaway. So we're going to get to that. And then we've got exciting news for 2019, plans for 2019 we want to share with you, but not all of the plans because we want to keep some things a surprise.
Well, there are certain things we're trying to figure out for the winter, but we know the spring through the summer.
Yes.
So we're very excited.
Okay, so we have that. And then let's talk about the fact that Carson's back.
I'm so excited. He did such a great job. He was at aviation camp, like a military aviation camp for 6 weeks. He was up in the air. His instructor thought that he was doing such a good job that he was allowed to take off, fly, and land by himself with the instructor right there. He didn't touch any
In fact, the instructor was shutting off fuel and
Yes.
kind of changing some things on him. So anyhow, so now the name of the game, because he does want to go back, is how do we get Carson up in the air more often?
As much as possible, but he definitely knows that's what he wants to do for now, and he's very excited about it.
And so he was also talking a whole bunch of smack when he was out there about his trap shooting, and he was like, oh, Dad, I'm going to totally smoke you in trap shooting. So I ended up going to Cabela's and getting a smoking deal on a trap gun, and so when Carson came back, we ended up hitting the range.
Well, doesn't look like his smack talk was too far off.
Well, no, he whooped me good, but it's not over.
It's not over.
It's not over.
No, it is not.
Okay, so anyhow, so that's the Carson update. So it's good to have him back and reintegrate into here. And then right now, you are looking at a beautiful, beautiful view. We are in Ninilchik, Alaska, which is just above Homer.
45 minutes above Homer.
And you are going to see this backdrop in tonight's episode. Now,
why?
Why would you see Ninilchik in Denali's episode? And that is because we had, for the first time ever, we had a data transfer issue and we lost 120 video files from Denali.
100, let that sink in. 120 video files gone poof.
We were on this beautiful hike and then I go to the next one and it wasn't there and it skipped and I'm like, how did it go from?
I was like, because you have it all lined up, you know, in the editor. 7980. And then you look and you're like, wait, why is the hike over? And then all of a sudden we're doing a wrap up. It didn't make sense. Anyhow, so it's gone.
It's an issue that I'll explain to those that are interested. But anyhow, so we ended up having to kind of take a new approach to the episode tonight.
After our gut wrenched, and then we figured out, okay, well, we can mix this in with that, and then we figured it out. So now we're back.
We're back. So anyway, so a lot of it, we did a lot right here. Anyhow, so there's that to do. Okay, so you want to talk about 2019. So we're still kind of sorting out some winter plans, although epic. We do know what we're going to be doing in the spring.
So we have accepted an invitation to go and speak at RV Entrepreneurial Summit with Heath and Alyssa. We're so thrilled.
Oh yeah, it's going to be fun. And that is in Arkansas in March 24th. And so that means that we are going to be doing Arkansas, Tennessee, Nashville, Kentucky, that area. We don't want to overcommit with a bunch of states around there, but we will just say that in that region, we are going to try to do as much as we can because we know there's so many insiders in that area.
But then the summer, it will lead up into the summer, which will be in Michigan. So we will be tentatively up in Michigan for the summer. So we are so excited, and we know that a lot of you are in those areas. We haven't even hit the southern part.
No.
We've been to Michigan, but that was a long time ago, and so we can't wait to go back and say hi and see how you guys are.
So that's pretty exciting. And like I said, the winter plans are just as epic, and so it's kind of neat that we can have 2019 mapped out like this. We've never done that before, and I think a lot of it was based upon the fact that Alaska has been amazing, but it's also been difficult for us to be up here, just based upon the slightly slower internet, and it's cold. It's cold.
Do you notice I just keep getting smaller and smaller and freezing?
Yeah.
But it's been amazing, gorgeous. We think we're going to be able to give you some shortcuts if you come to Alaska, like how long you should really spend here. For us, it's a little different, so we can give you the ins and outs.
Yeah.
So that if you come up, you can make it completely epic and worth your time.
Oh yeah, because we've learned so much. We've learned from other insiders that have done the trip and how they've taken it on. Because Alaska is a big state, and I think having a good plan is essential. All right, so we've talked about that. The
So before hypothermia
it is
sets
getting
in,
cold.
Can we
You realize that some people have no pity for the fact that we're cold right now. They're like, oh, so sorry
So
that you're
sorry,
getting
you little
goosebumps.
Arizona wimps.
This is actually one of the few sunny days we've had.
Yeah, okay, so that's one of the things about Alaska is that you really have to get into a town, wait for the weather to clear up, or not, and then do as much as you possibly can. So
because it'll rain for another 5 days, and it'll be sunny for 2 and it'll rain for 5. And
so for us, in order to capture Alaska for you, we have to wait for that weather window, whereas most Alaskans throw on a rain jacket and just keep
Alaskans
going.
are badgers. They don't care.
They just do what they want.
They do what they want, okay? And they scoff at the weather, and they laugh at us.
Yeah, just like you are right now. Okay, so we talked about the spring. We talked about Carson's back. We said that there are no polar bears. They're not in season. And so how about we do our raffle?
Okay, cool. Giveaway.
Let me give you...
Giveaway.
How about we do the giveaway? Here.
So let's get the random... You put that in your lap, and I'm going to get the random number generator.
Dun, 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 dun.
And let's see here. You ready?
Ready. And hit it.
And randomize. 362.
362. Who are you?
36. Just a little bit. Justin.
Justin and Jennifer.
McDonald, I'd imagine, but I have to spread the. Yes.
Wisconsin.
Oh no, McDougal. McDougal.
Oh. Justin and Jennifer McDougal, and you are from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Woo!
Did we say that right? New London, Wisconsin.
I believe so.
Right on. Well, there you go. And as always, if you're like, hey, thanks for the KYD sign.
Thank you.
Then you can just grab our consolation giveaway.
Yeah, you're not going to hurt our feelings. You can just email us, let us know, hey, I heard that I won, and that's a really cool sign, but I prefer to have consolation prize. We have one. So just email us and we'll figure it out
and then we will do this again.
Yes.
That's the plan. All right, so let's see, what else happened? Let's talk about some other giveaways. Vair sent an email yesterday, and they said something about a winterizing kit that they wanted to send over, and then they also said, and by the way, we want to do a giveaway for the Vair pump. I was like, well, that's cool. So I haven't emailed
we can definitely do that.
Yeah. Okay, so there you have it. That is the insider update for this month. And now we're going to head down into Homer. We're going to do some fishing down there. KYD insider Dave Downs is flying up from Texas, and we're going to meet up with Dave and Seward to go fishing.
You're going fishing. I'm going back to Arizona to go move Tori into the dorm.
Yes.
I'm very excited about that.
Then we have still left to go back to Anchorage, and then more trap shooting with Carson so we can whip my butt. And then Valdez we have, and then I think we're going to hit Haines. We're on the fence with Juneau. We're not quite sure about that. It depends on how the ferry works out and how much time we have. And then we're going to pop back down through Vancouver, and we're going to try to do a KYD Insider meetup in Washington.
Yes.
That is the plan. And then from there, we don't know how fast we're going to make it back to Arizona or not. And that's kind of the gist. And that's about
scoop.
That's all we plan. I mean, we just have a general idea and then we fill in the details, which is why the plans change so much.
So that's the scoop. We're glad you're here with us. As always, you are our road family. We love talking to you. We love emailing back and forth.
It's the best part of KYD.
And we especially love seeing you on the road. We've seen so many insiders in Alaska, whether you're just driving and doing the loop yourselves or you actually lived here. And I just can't tell you how amazing it is.
It is awesome. Okay, that's it for this month, and we will catch you next month, and we will see you tonight in Denali.
Yes.